Hello everyone, it's Queen Beeline back to you with another video. This video pertains to the update pertaining to Yarl. Before I get into the new developments of my commentary, I would like to extend my continued support to the Yarl family as well as the Kansas City community as they navigate through this unfortunate incident that could have potentially turned tragic. So, let's dive right in. It has been confirmed that the judge has set a preliminary hearing for August 31st and September 1st, 2023. Again, a judge in this case has set a preliminary hearing for August 31st and September 1st, 2023. This comes on the heels where the judge agreed to partially seal the case in response to protect Andrew Lester, the accused in this case. Again, in addition to the preliminary hearing dates for August 31st and September 1st, 2023, the judge has agreed to partially seal the case to protect Andrew Lester, which was filed by his attorney. The judge ruled that the discovery in this case will be available to prosecutors and the defense, but will not be shared to the public, writing in the ruling obtained by ABC News that the wide-ranging publicity of the case in the national media has cast Lester in a negative light and has continued to erode his ability to impanel a fair and impartial venire in his future jury trial. A spokesperson for Clay County prosecutor Zachary Thompson told ABC News that the office is dedicated to following the law and accepts the ruling of the court. We can assure the public that our office will continue to be transparent as legally permitted throughout this process. Our focus remains squarely on achieving justice in this case. Ralph Yarl's family criticized the decision to partially seal the case in a virtual press conference, stating in part, "It's been tough. While their son is recovering from a traumatic brain injury, still gets headaches and some pain and emotional scars. He's coming along, but he's not there. We are thankful for the progress." As previously reported, Ralph Yarl intended to pick up his siblings at a home on Northeast 115th Terrace, but he mistakenly went to a house on Northeast 115th Street. When he arrived, the homeowner Andrew Lester shot him. According to court records, when officers approached the home, they could see the front door glass was shattered, with Lester standing inside the home. Lester provided a written consent to search the home. In an interview with officers, Lester stated that he just had laid in bed when he heard the doorbell ring. He stated he picked up his weapon before responding to answer the door. Lester stated that he opened the interior door and saw a black man pulling the exterior door handle. Lester believed someone was attempting to break into his house, and he shot twice within a few seconds of opening the door. As you may know, Missouri is a stand your ground state, which removes the duty to retreat before using deadly force in defense or defense of others in any place a person has a right to be. In addition, Missouri law allows a person to be held up for 24 hours for a felony investigation. The individual can be released or arrested and officially charged. In this case, Lester was released hours after the incident. If it was not for the community of Kansas City, in addition to persons retweeting and reposting on social media, then the prosecutor in this case would not have found charges against Andrew Lester. These are my thoughts. It is the white privilege for me. Andrew Lester is the adult. He did not even ask Ralph Yarl any questions. He shot through his door, not once but twice. Ralph Yarl could have lost his life, and this horrific incident could have turned into a tragedy. The fact that this case will be partially sealed and the public cannot know what happens in this case lets me know that they are going to try to find a way to excuse Andrew Lester's behavior for harming this black child who was not armed. It is unfortunate that victims, particularly black victims, have to always relive their traumatic experiences when persons in society, particularly within the justice system, does not see our children as children or see our people as victims. At the end of the day, Ralph Yarl could have lost his life by simply knocking on a door. This incident could have occurred to anyone's child. Picking up your sibling and going to the wrong door should not warrant you fighting for your life. This incident could have been avoided if Andrew Lester had just stated, "You're at the wrong residence," and Ralph Yarl would have proceeded to asking his parents for the address once again, finding his siblings, and them going home. I have never heard of a white teenager going for his siblings and ending up being injured because a man of sound mind who is 84 years old, who saw a 16-year-old child as an adult and not as a child, and did not have the compassion after injuring Ralph Yarl. Time and time again, we are seeing a dangerous pattern in which persons within our society see our children as adults. A 16-year-old child is not an adult. It is time that we also address the biases we see within our society in which we treat our children as adults and other children as children. Simply put, our children deserve the very best. Incidents like this should not occur, but it seems as if our children are given a raw deal and are continuously being harmed, and persons are treating our children as if they are adults. When will we address these biases and address the fact that our children are being harmed in real time, and these dangerous rhetorics are having a deadly consequences, removing our children from fulfilling their dreams and their goals moving forward. How many of our children must we lose in the process for persons to see our children as children? When is enough enough? And when will we, as community members, find a way to ensure that our children get to live out their best lives? Sending healing energy to Ralph Yarl during this difficult time, and continued support to the Yarl family as they navigate through this next chapter and seeking justice for their son and sibling. Protect Black children, known and unknown. Say their names, known and unknown. Say his name, Ralph Yarl. Justice for Ralph Yarl. And as always, please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.